Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to another video. We're starting this video off with leftovers. So we had some leftover greens and I'm just getting those out of the pot into a bowl. We're going to put these in the fridge. I'm actually going to use this pot. Jackson is working on a little project over there of his own. Now that I have that pot cleaned out, we had made chicken pot pie last week, and we did one with crust and one without crust. And so this is the one without crust. We just put it in this dish, and we didn't use it. So now I'm going to use it to make chicken pot pie soup. So I'm using a can of cream of celery soup, and then I'm going to use some broth that I had left over, trying to rehydrate this to make it soup consistency. I'm also going to be using some almond milk because I didn't have any heavy cream, as well as I'll use a little bit of water as well. This soup turned out really well because it has all the ingredients for the chicken pot pie. We were able to get rid of a can of soup as well as the last of that broth, so that was out of the pantry. As I was noticing, it was not thin enough. I just added in a little extra water, and here's what this turned out to look like. I had this for lunch for several days. I'm next getting ready to make a filling. So I had some sausage patties left over, and I'm going to grind up these sausage patties to make like ground meat. And then after I do that, I'm going to add in some cream cheese because we're going to make some little phyllo dough cups, and I'm just making the mixture of the filling for that. So I just ground up those sausages. They were still very good, but we were not using them as a breakfast. I needed to really let that cream cheese sit a little bit longer. I should have softened it in the microwave. I did not, but that's perfectly fine. So we were able to get rid of a cream cheese that we had in the freezer, as well as those sausage patties. And I'm making just a filling to put inside of some phyllo cups. Alana said this was very good. I think it had to do with mixing in the dehydrated tomatoes. So of course we're trying to use up some items from our pantry, and that would include some of the items that we put up from last year's garden, which dehydrated tomatoes were our thing. We really like those. Please forgive my voice. We're having a little bit of cold here. Jackson is not feeling the best, and stuff just kind of goes throughout the house. So I'm going to add in some dehydrated tomatoes, but Jackson over there is making hot cross buns. He's making the dough for his hot cross buns. I didn't eat any of that. He is here for the press and fold and the stretch and fold and the slam it down. He loves to bake as much as he loves to cook. He loves to bake just as much. And so you are between chef and baker, and you're just not sure which he's going to do or love the most. But he is here for the stretch and fold. This is on a school night, so I did tell him there'll be no more stretching and folding on a school night so he can focus on homework. We were up really late doing homework with him. He's in 2 honors classes, and so we, give priority to his honors classes, not in place of anything else. But he actually loves his culinary class. However, we had homework. I just added in a little bit of almond milk into this mixture. Like I said, my cream cheese wasn't as soft as I would have liked it to be, but that is perfectly fine. So I am going to just give this another little stir around. And in a minute, you'll see me put these in the cups of phyllo dough. I happened to find these Felo shells on sale at, I think it was Harris Teeter. And the reason I got this wild hair was Jackson was trying to make Alana something for her birthday the other week, and he got puff pastry instead of phyllo dough, because when he was explaining it, I wasn't sure what he was talking about. But then after he cooked it, I was like, oh, you need phyllo dough. So that's how that got on my mind, and I had to pick that up from Harris Teeter. So I'm just going to take that filling that I made, that is the sausage with the cream cheese and the tomatoes, the dehydrated tomatoes, and I'm just filling it up. This took about 5 or 6 minutes in the 350-degree oven. Doesn't really take that long. I do think this was the kids' first time with phyllo dough, although we might have had baklava before. Not that I made that or Jackson, but we might have had it, somewhere at a party or, a holiday gathering or whatever the case is. But so that is just what we did, and it was very good. There was a zing from the tomato and from the sausage, a little spiciness from the sausage, so it really helped to just make this dish come together. It was just a randomized, let me throw something together, and it all worked, and we were able to use up some of those leftovers. So this was a pretty heavy leftover week. We do tend to have leftovers because my children don't love them the most. Sister will eat leftovers. Jackson almost never eats leftovers, and I enjoy them as well. I'd rather use up some food. And I'm also trying to teach them, if we cook it and we don't eat it up, put it in the freezer and we can have it for another meal. Notice I'm still trying to teach that lesson because Barbara and Bill are not here for it. But if I can catch it early enough so that we're not having food waste, throwing it in the freezer is always the better choice. And again, I would try this. So now we're moving into my birthday. And so my friends took me out for hibachi. And there we are with the onion volcano and making rice. I actually had filet mignon and shrimp. Now my two friends don't eat shrimp, so they shared their shrimp with me. So I had a very good lunch. We did a lunch just because we didn't want to be out late at night. We actually were out for several hours, and that was my birthday.
All right. Hello, welcome back to the channel, and it is grocery haul today. As you can see, we have a very small grocery haul for today. We'll start off with we got the strawberries, Wish Farm strawberries. We got some grapes, some Nature's Promise, one almond milk. We got a fruit and grain cereal bar, ramen. Got some saltine crackers, the bathroom tissue. It's 8 rolls, and then we got olive oil in the Cascade Platinum, which has 48 pods. The budget was $25, but it ended up being $55.06 because of the dish pods here were $14.39, but there was like a closeout deal, and there's 48 pods as it says here, so it's going to last us like about 2 months or so. And Jackson is not feeling the best, so we had to get some extra tissues because he uses tissues, and she bought the ramen for him so that he could not have anything too hard, and then the broth from the ramen. She also got a package of water from Food Lion. It's important that he stay hydrated. But that is all for today, and that's our grocery haul. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the red subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way you never miss an upload from us. And we hope to see you guys next time. Bye now.